36 1/8. Don't know if it's the right way of doing it. First time I'm doing a table like this, but I guess we'll figure it out. It's not rocket science, right? We got the height. This right here is the countertop. This is 3/4 of an inch thick. So I got to take that in consideration. We found the 36 1/8 tall. Now we're going to remove 3/4 from that. All right, so now I got my mark. I measure twice so I can cut once. That's the secret formula. Always measure twice, cut once. I want to have the main countertop, and then I want to have something in the bottom where I can also put stuff inside. Found my measurement minus the thickness of the countertop. So I have to take that in consideration because I want it to be flush with the existing countertop. First cut coming up. I wasn't so concerned about the cuts on the sawhorses, but on this, it's gotta be right. It's gotta be like, perfect. So the X, this side is where the spare piece. This side is the good piece. You put the X on the side, so this is the height of the countertop minus the board, and I found the line or the measurement of where it has to be. So this piece comes off. I can use that for other pieces of the project. It's not a very complicated table I came up with. Let's see what you guys think about it. X marks the spot. Here we go, baby. Good cut. Find the actual line from this one, okay? Flush it, right? Good. Square, good. Perfectly flush. Draw the line. That's the cut. X, so we know that piece. It's going bye-bye. And let's cut it off. That's one piece. Now remember, we don't use the second piece we cut to keep measuring, just in case. There's a little deviation. Always use the original to measure your next board. Four legs are done. Now I need to create the base and the top base of where it's gonna sit. So I'm gonna put a base in the bottom, boom, and I'm gonna put a base on the top. It will sit flush here to hold the base, but I need another piece here to be able to hold these things in place. Each one of these boards is 2.5 inches thick. So 2.5 in the bottom, 2.5 on the top, that gives you 5 inches. So I need 2.5 going in, 2.5 going in the other way, and then we find how much space we actually need. I'm gonna do a little cheat code right here. I'm gonna flush all these up together. And I'm just gonna trace it where my lines are supposed to be at. All right, draw that line. Now I have that line. Now I take that measurement, find out how much that is, cut 4 more pieces that are gonna be placed here so we can create the actual legs with support for the top frame and the bottom frame. Seems pretty simple to me. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying or what my crazy plan is, once I put it together, you will see how it actually turns out. 20, 15, 16ths. Remember that, because I'm gonna forget. 20, 15, 16ths. And this is gonna go in the middle of each one. I need 4 of them again. Did I measure wrong? I mean, I'm way off. I did 19, 15, 16ths. I was off by a whole inch. Always measure twice. Double check everything. All right, that's one. And these is gonna be my support leg. It's gonna go right there. So now I put a wood, now I put the frame here on each side, and this wood will hold everything up. It is gonna be a very solid structure. You can do whatever you want with it. Whatever you want. Beautiful. Trace line flush. If you didn't understand before, you're gonna kind of get it now. Watch. See what I mean? Now I built my frames. One frame that goes on the floor that's going to support the bottom shelf. And then this will be my other support that's going to support the actual countertop. It's screwing time, baby. Let's pre-install these screws so it doesn't start wobbling around. So what I do is that I kind of screw the screws in. Just like that, once I put on top of the other one, I don't have to work on trying to get the thread in. It's just pushing down. It should come out. Voila, perfect. Both sides, two here, two here. These are number 9 screws. So they hold about 100 and something pounds each, I believe. Putting pressure and 1, 2. See? Base here in front holds everything up beautifully in place. Last but not least, last leg. And then all I have to do after this is just build the frame with some pocket screws. You're gonna see how that's done. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to cut in between them because then the wood kind of goes like this and that's when it kicks back and you can cut yourself and that's dangerous. You want it to always be on the outside of it. Okay, so when it falls, it kind of falls here. It doesn't fall anywhere else. So, I'll show you here. You find your line, you mark it, it's there, and now you go ahead and cut. Beautiful. And this is gonna be my front plate. Now I need 3 more of these. You guys are gonna get a better idea how this is gonna work. Hopefully, I make it work. I built my little frame here. I don't wanna see the screws from the front. I'm gonna have to create pocket holes. 1, 2. And that creates those pocket holes right there where we can drill it in this way and you won't see the screws from the front. No screws seen in this project. And the hole is nice and good. Have to do the other side for the other one. All right? Now you got 4 of them. 2 on this side, 2 on this side, they screw right in. All right. So that's the top frame, all right, or the bottom, doesn't really matter. No screws, as you can see, no screws in the front. There we go. I need the other bottom piece. That's the back. Here. Boom, boom. Very, very simple design. Let's see this. I fucked up. I so fucked up. What the hell did I do? What? Darn it. It's too short. What did I do?